Hello, hello. Welcome back after a short break to another episode of Jumpstart. So this past month we had our first Level of the Year awards, and congratulations again to Papaya for winning that. We know there's a big interest in bringing back the monthly level awards, so I want to take a moment to talk about that. Personally, I really want to bring back the level awards. I'm sure everyone else would love that too. There's a few things that need to be put in place in order for that to happen. So first we'd need a new editorial staff team. Back when we used to do them more regularly, there were 4 of us doing level reviews, and the guy who ran it, Entity, is now part of the development team. So he has his hands full. I'm sure if we opened up applications, we would be able to get a team back together. But the second point is we need more quality levels on the browser more frequently. So we could run this in a way where it's quarterly rather than monthly if we don't have that big influx of levels. But honestly, the best way to make level awards a thing again is to keep uploading the quality levels. More players would mean more levels, so I'm going to ask a favor. Right now we don't really have any sort of advertising budget, so if you know anyone who used to play or anyone who might be interested, steer them our way. Old players will be happy to see a childhood classic alive and well again, and new players might find something they like. When we get a good stream of levels being uploaded, I'll open up some applications for editorial staff. So on the topic of that, there won't be a specific design tournament this month. This month you can make whatever level you want, just make a good level. At the end of the month there will be a full-length review of the best one, it will get a level of the day tag, and the designer will get the experienced designer role. Moving on, mailbox time. So we've got 7 questions this time around, and let's get straight into it. So Plain Rick asks, can we get a small tweak to the level browser where dates of publishing are in description for level cards? Yeah, that's something that would be cool. Currently everything is sorted by upload date anyway, so adding this to the level browser is something that I definitely want to push for. Electro Yoshi asks, will there be a new editorial staff anytime soon? Will you release that level you teased on Discord anytime soon? The Retro Bandit asks, what version of Unity will Atmosphir Classic be in? This is kind of a complex question. So right now we're trying to put back together a project file in Unity 4, and then we're going to be updating everything to the latest version. This is going to be taking some time, as we're going from a very old project file to a version of the game engine where a lot has changed. Big Drip asks, have you ever considered a Kickstarter campaign in addition to investors to fund the future of Atmosphir? This hasn't really been in discussion at all, and personally I don't think we'd suit Kickstarter. Crowdfunding is a bit of a strange thing because you're essentially giving money to the idea of something and hoping something comes out of it. If we did a Kickstarter campaign and nothing came out of it, it would be really disappointing a lot of players. Whereas if we went with investors, the players would still be disappointed if nothing came of this, but they wouldn't have spent any money, trying to get it off the ground. Sebastian asks, is it okay for lettuce people to play the game? I'm going to leave this one where it is and not answer it. Gull asks, what is the weirdest Atmosphir level you have ever seen? I actually put a reference to the level I'm thinking of in the trailer for the game. Essentially it was a room with a bunch of moving platforms and a ton of crabs, and the moving platforms would bump up and down, and there were just a ton of crabs flying around, and the challenge was that you had to get from one side of the room to the other, and I think I vaguely remember it being called Crab Trampoline. Finally, another one from Big Drip. What is the average flight speed of an unladen swallow? African or European? Beat me to it. So that's going to wrap it up for this month. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.